An investigation has been launched into the cause of a fire on the premises of the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation. Authorities say the blaze was contained to a container which stored records for the finance and planning and human resource departments.
We take data management seriously, and we are currently going through the records to see those that can be salvaged, because some would have been affected by water, those that weren't destroyed by fire.
To a TVJ News follow-up. Authorities have issued further condemnation following an arson attack in St. Catherine. Residents are strongly being urged not to take matters into their own hands and to allow law enforcement to handle the investigation.
Member of Parliament for St. Catherine East Central Orlando Terrelong is condemning the arson attack that has left 15 people, including children, homeless in Walker's Avenue in Gregory Park, St. Catherine. The incident is believed to have stemmed from a family dispute.
We're appealing to this individual to give himself up to the police officer so that they can, speak to him, so that they can, get to the bottom of this and that matters can be resolved in a very peaceful way.
Mr. Terrelong said he is saddened by the incident as the area has been transforming into a model community.
We've not had one murder in Gregory Park throughout 2025, the latter part of 2024 as well, very, very peaceful. And again, we want to keep that peace in our communities.
Operations Officer for the St. Catherine South Police, Superintendent Troyville Houghton, is urging residents to allow the law to take its course. He is also urging the suspect to turn himself in.
We know that everybody extremely upset about the situation. I mean, you'll get all the support that you need to get. We've been in this space from last night. We're not going to leave the community. We understand the need, to provide some reassurance. And I can tell you that police in St. Catherine South are very much committed to giving that kind of support. And I can tell you that every perspective, every query, every question, we're prepared to answer all of those. And, we're prepared to be as close as possible whenever. There is one particular individual from this community. He goes by the name of Kerry. We believe that he can assist us with answering some questions as it relates to this incident that occurred last night. And so we are saying to you, Kerry, you need to come in and talk to us as soon as possible.
Nothing was saved in the fire, leaving victims, some of whom were just recovering from Hurricane Melissa, to start over their lives. The Member of Parliament, however, committed to providing assistance.
We've been coordinating the relief efforts from last night. Again, we're here this morning. Councillor Brown ensured that we had care packages delivered this morning. So the 4 affected families would have already provided them with substantial care packages. We've been in touch with Ministry of Labour. I spoke to Minister Charles this morning. Councillor Brown has been speaking with representatives from NIS PATH as well. So we will be assisting the residents with the rebuilding efforts. And again, just to reassure them that we are here for them.
Carrie Ann Simpson, TVJ News.
Residents of Craig Mill in Buff Bay, Portland are calling on the authorities to urgently address damage to a footbridge in their community. The structure has been deteriorating since the passage of Hurricane Melissa. Alia Bryant reports.
Community members of Craig Mill in Buff Bay, Portland are crying out in fear that they could be cut off at any moment. A footbridge, which serves as the main access route in and out of the community, was severely undermined during Hurricane Melissa last year. Residents say conditions have worsened as a nearby river continues to overflow its banks during periods of heavy rainfall. They warn the bridge is now unsafe and fear it could collapse, leaving them completely cut off.
Every time river come down, when I have nowhere to drive and them something the same way. Cracks them up on the same way, man, as when I show you. I mean, I see them come to try to fix it back and them things. Now river come down and them things, kids them afraid to walk on it, scary, like you can tear down and break down anytime.
What was meant to strengthen the bridge has over time been washed away, taking with it the community's only link to safety and access.
Then we put one little sachets grind and it wash and dirt and them something like. No steel and them something the same way. Just dirt and sachets grind and cement and stuff.
So you guys feel safe?
No, we don't feel safe.
Those less fearful are helping others across, despite how unsafe the bridge has become.
Most of the people that pass, the teacher passed a while ago, we have to hug them up carry them cross because they're afraid. I just carry one girl across a while ago and her heart beat so fast, in general. People scared, probably me not scared still, but the whole community scared, you see me?
Now they're again appealing for immediate intervention, not just to reinforce the riverbank, but most importantly, to repair the footbridge.
All of this are shake right now. We just not safe in at all, bro. Believe me, we're not safe. We need your help. We need justice, bro.
Aliyah Bryant, TVJ News.
It's now time for the Business Minute.
Microlender Dollar Financial Services says it has completed due diligence on the proposed acquisition of the loan portfolio of Evolve Loan Company and has received board approval to proceed, subject to regulatory clearance. In a statement issued on Wednesday, Dollar confirmed that its directors have approved the acquisition following a detailed review of Evolve's loan book. The update follows an announcement by Supreme Ventures in early January that it was in discussions to divest the loan portfolio and select assets of its microcredit subsidiary, Evolve Loan Company, to Dollar Financial Services. Further afield, Aston Martin is blaming tariffs for mass layoffs. The luxury automaker announced plans to cut 20% of its global workforce Wednesday. That amounts to about 600 pink slips. Aston Martin lost more than $500 million last year. The British company cited the 25% U.S. tariff on foreign cars as part of the reason. It also blamed tariffs in China. And that's it for the Business Minute. I'm Carrie Ann Simpson.
Thank you, Karen. It's now time for the top regional and international stories.
In the region, Cuba says its security forces killed 4 people and injured 6 others after a shootout with a Florida-registered speedboat on Wednesday. Officials claim the group was heavily armed and trying to enter Cuban territory. The map shows where the incident happened, Falcons Cay, just off Cuba's coast. Cuba says a person on the boat shot and wounded a naval commander, prompting return fire. The U.S. says the passengers were not government personnel, but Cuba reports 2 survivors face terrorism accusations. And on the international scene, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is defending the Trump administration's military operation targeting Venezuela's leader Nicolas Maduro, telling Caribbean leaders the region is better off because of it. Speaking to the Caribbean community at a summit in St. Kitts and Nevis, Rubio dismissed concerns over the legality of the action. He said interim authorities in Venezuela have made progress since Maduro's removal and U.S. control of the oil sector. Now regional leaders are meeting amid renewed U.S. influence efforts under Donald Trump. And those were the top regional and international stories. I'm Aliyah Bryant.
Thanks, Leah. We head to a quick break. When we come back, we'll have your midday sports report.